on the brothel? Like, you just want to say you had a regular ass time at the brothel?
No, Bethesda, no. I want every detail of their sexual encounters at the brothel.
What do you mean there?
I want you to describe every drop of sweat, every microscopic crummy.
Thankfully, Greg doesn't sweat, so it's fine. I can't fucking find this house. Yeah, I guess I'll fast forward. So you have your fun time in the at the brothel, and you actually had your room paid for the night, Jesse, by
the guy who took all your money.
by the guy who ended up taking all of your money. So yeah, I'm just gonna say you guys wake up.
Wait. Oh, hold on. So who remained in? What wasn't? Sorry. Yeah, you were at the bar. So I wanted to know where this guy sleeps.
I mean, he's a fucking wizard. He's actually.
Wait, the guy with the dice is actually a wizard?
How do you expect he had magical enchanted dice?
Maybe he fucking bought it. I don't know.
You said he got it from a wizard.
Yeah, you said he got it from a wizard.
Okay, well, doesn't mean he can't also be a wizard.
Why wouldn't he make his own wizard dice? So is you saying he's a shitty wizard?
Depends on the wizard. I mean, it's not that easy. All right, I'm just gonna ask one massive favor of you guys. Please do a. Can you still do a 3D tour of this house? Oh, you can't do a 3D tour of this house. I'm actually pissed. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he's a wizard. Okay, I made him a wizard. Like in between sessions. Okay. He might not be an enchanter. There's different types of wizards. Don't be racist against wizards.
Too late.
Okay, well, that's nice. He's a fucking wizard, so he can.
So he doesn't sleep. He doesn't go to bed or anything.
I mean, maybe he doesn't, but he could also cast fucking Mordenkainen's mystical mansion.
Doesn't mean he did.
I'm not saying he didn't. You don't know that though. You haven't figured that out.
All right, carry on.
Okay. I wish to God I could show you this fucking house. I don't think you can't do the 3D view anymore, and I'm so mad. Anyways, very well. You wake up in the morning, not feeling like P. Diddy. Perhaps you did. Roll to see how your quality time at the brothel.
Roll to see if you're feeling P. Diddy.
I don't even know what that means.
Roll a P. Diddy check.
No one does.
Your P. Diddy levels are kind of low right now. You don't feel too good after losing all of your money, but you realize, hey, I'm both alive and I had sex last night. Therefore, it's not exactly the worst thing in the world.
I just had sex.
I was just thinking.
Or your P. Diddy levels are in fact higher than Oberon's. You feel pretty good because you didn't lose all your money and you also had sex last night. The difference of losing all of your money is approximately 4 in this universe.
Wait, that makes no sense because I gained like a lot of money and I got a 7.
You did gain a lot of money. In spite of this, though, you feel you didn't have as magnificent of a time as you possibly could. PDD levels are feeling kind of low right now.
It's because I'm a robot, so it's not the same.
Probably the case. The touch of a woman does not mean particularly much to you.
I don't know why.
Your PDD levels are incredibly low because you did not
neither gained or lost money and did not have sex.
Therefore, PDD levels incredibly low.
I think your problem is you need to just get laid.
Yeah, I need to find.
Her title is "She Who Shall Not Be Mounted." So
no, I said I would make it happen this session.
That's
or not,
this
not
session
session,
or
this game.
I was gonna say, it's like, wow, this session, that's kind of.
It's ambitious.
Happening now. We're going in.
It's just happening. You just go out to get laid.
That's the mission.
Dude, that's the mission every day. What do you mean?
Okay, so yeah, you're in the tavern you're in the typical dive bar tavern that North tends to frequent, as this is where the this is where you guys tend to frequent. Oh no, I beat this image. Fuck you, Metro. So, yeah, what are you guys gonna do? I'm gonna start with Greg.
Let's see. I get up, I stretch my circuits out, make sure they're nice and loose, ready to go.
Yep.
I go downstairs and I say hello to I assume there's a bar here.
I mean, there is a barkeep. It is in fact a tavern.
You are actually inside a bar.
Okay, cool. I ask for a little olive oil to drink, if they have any.
They give you that fine extra virgin olive oil.
Awesome. That's awesome. How much did that cost me?
Like 1 gold. It's fucking
awesome.
It's olive oil, dude.
And do they have anything like for a robot? What does a robot eat? Because I feel like eating.
Greg, you literally don't need to eat. You've been bringing this up several times throughout.
I feel
whatever
like
you want.
Something. All right, I take. What's the best human edible you have here, sir?
I mean, it's early. I mean, just considering that we are people of Theros, we typically start our day with hearty bread dipped in wine.
Ah, excellent. I'll have your finest bread dipped in wine.
Okay, it's gonna cost you okay, for the finest stuff, you're gonna pay like 4 gold.
Okay, how about what's the least amount cost? Because
Greg, go focus on fucking.
I'm done tonight. Game canceled tonight because of that fucking god.
Let me barter you down on a slice of fucking bread. I'm not bartering.
5 silver, Greg. 5 silver.
I wasn't bartering. I was just asking to lower me down to a lower
5 silver, Greg.
5 silver? Okay. I will pay you the 5 silver, and I'll eat my bread with my...
Wow, Greg likes to waste money in make-believe, too.
Don't do him like that! You'll never recover!
Alright, well, good night, guys. I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, you killed him, dude! You took him out behind the fucking shed! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh, oh my god, I'm in physical pain and we've only played for like 10 minutes. Alright, Greg, you proceed to dip you proceed to dip your hearty bread into the wine and consume it. I'm gonna go to Andrew next.
Wait, I thought I got to do something else. No?
I mean, I'm just trying to keep this shit moving right now, dude. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Past Andrew, because I don't know now.
Okay.
I can't.
I should fine you for that.
Do I wake up in the brothel or do I wake up?
You wake up in the tavern, but you feel pretty good. Like I said, your P Diddy levels are higher than everyone else's, so.
He got his P Diddy leveled.
He got his P Diddy.
I don't know how to think of any of this. Then I will head downstairs to the tavern.
You do so. It's you see Tuvius, who had woken early and is probably because he doesn't really need to fucking sleep as much as everyone else does, and yeah, he seems to be eating hearty bread dipped in wine, as is the kind of the norm around here. Other patrons are doing stuff. I should say that. Like, it's early morning traffic. Like, same people that would go to like Starbucks. Like, they don't have time to make their own fucking food, so they're gonna go into this place and get overpriced coffee. But in this case, it's bread dipped in wine.
All right. I suppose I will also buy myself a breakfast of some sort.
Okay.
Do they have anything other than bread dipped in wine?
Of course. I mean, you can get things like sausages and bacon and whatnot. It is going to be a little bit more pricey. Most people don't. Most people don't eat meat in it. I mean, I guess it is. It's fantasy Greece. So yeah, you can order meat if you want. It's going to be a bit more.
I'm definitely going to eat some not bread because bread is bad.
Bread is for pussies.
I haven't had bread in months.
And then I'm going to... How much? How much is that?
I mean, I guess for something like that, it'd probably let's just say 2 gold and call it a day.
Nice. Hearty breakfast.
A hearty breakfast. Yep.
2 gold.
You have the option to order the lion's share for 3 gold. It's just more food. That's all.
All right. I don't know. Pass on to somebody else while I think of what I actually want to do.
Okay, so I will go to Will.
What am I doing now? I'll probably like go find a church and do my prayer shit.
Okay. It's morning, so you head down to the temple. I will fast forward you clopping yourself across half of the city. And when you get there, this place is fucking packed, like more than usual for this time of morning. And you see many of the people who are here praying are all holding tabards, signifying they are going to be competing in the tournament.
Oh, it's the Easter and Christmas churchgoers.
Yep.
Wow.
That's true. Alright, so it's filled to the brim.
You can obviously get in there and everything, and especially because you're a cleric, people do...
Am I surprised at this or no? I don't think I would be.
You would not be surprised. You're aware that, yeah, it's a... you're aware that... that since it is a tournament being held, that anyone who's competing would most likely try to seek the... Not only is it the patron of victory, it is also the person who is hosting the tournament.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense that this place would be fucking packed right now. You're fully aware that on day of, this place will be, like, absolutely busting at the seams. Because you realize that even, like, the gamblers are going to be here.
The gamblers.
Of course.
I
People are gonna
try
bet
to
on
find
it.
a quieter spot or somewhere I can fit nicely, I guess.
I mean, you're a cleric. People will give you space because you are direct channeling of the god of victory. If anything, several people actually come to you asking for blessings because you can fucking do that.
Hell yeah, I
Go
do
away.
it.
Charge money.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, they still do pay you every time you bless someone. They do pay you gold because they pay you 1 gold per person.
Is anyone running a congregation right now?
I don't know. I'm gonna roll for it. See if anyone is doing something active. No, not really. It's like just going to church and praying, like when there's no sermon going on. If you want to go hold a sermon, you easily have the right to.
I'm gonna do that. I had that GIF locked and loaded the minute I asked that question.
Did you also have your time has not come?
No, I don't have that one.
Okay, just in case.
I was being hopeful.
So yeah, you sure as shit go forward and start to hold it. Please roll me a religion check.
Alrighty, I can do that. It's a plus.
Well, I'll give you advantage. This is your hometown church, which is gigantic. This is your hometown church. You're holding a fucking sermon. I'll give you advantage on this one.
I hate this game so fucking much. I can't do anything.
It's a pretty regular ass sermon. People definitely appreciate it though. Like people definitely thank you for the blessings that you're giving them as you give a nice rousing speech.
Thanks.
From
My charisma is 10 with a +0. No wonder. I'm not good at it.
I
tried.
Yeah, Iroas respects it. He's cool with it. Like you didn't do him bad. Didn't do your god dirty. He doesn't like glare at you for like disrespecting him or anything.
Socially awkward priest. Okay.
We're not playing Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, so I'll move on. All right, Oberon, it's your turn. You probably have been up the late. If you're just waking up now, then you definitely stayed up the latest because you only require half as much sleep as everyone else.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, your P Diddy levels are...
That's what we have to call like the aftermath of brothel every time. We have to roll P Diddy levels. See how we're doing.
So anyway, so I'll just go hungry or eat my ration, that I've got stored away because I have no gold. So I'll have that for breakfast. And
all right.
Wait, am I near him? Can I buy him?
He's in his room, so unless he leaves, you will not have time to make with him.
Okay, I'd buy you breakfast if your character happened to somehow find that out. Metagame.
No, it's okay. I'll eat my ration. Okay, so...
Didn't you see him lose all of his money?
He's literally right next to him. You've known this whole time.
How about I go knock on... Can I do that? Can I go knock on his door?
Not at this point, no.
Okay.
So, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm already, I'm the first, probably out the door before, they were even up. So... I'm gonna kind of just go around the city, trying to pickpocket people.
Okay, I mean, you're not gonna... roll me a D100.
Okay. Let's see. D100.
I'll let you add in your sleight of hand to it. Just roll D100 and then add your sleight of hand.
Yeah, buddy. Boom. 53.
Okay, you gain 53 silver, which is equivalent of 5 gold. 5 gold, 3 silver. So.
Yay! 5 gold.
You're definitely going to be spending a couple of hours doing this, though. So I am going to skip back to Greg. So, but you at least are probably wealthier than most of this city at this point.
Me?
No, Jesse. He just got 5 gold. That's probably more than most people make in a long time. To have that much net wealth on you is actually incredible.
Wow. So does that make me like a billionaire? Because I have 1,500 gold. What the fuck was that laugh about?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. I see it. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, Greg, it's still your turn, so...
I mean... Cool. I continue to... I don't know, there's nothing really to do right now, and so...
You can do whatever you want. You've eaten breakfast. You've been up. It's it's probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning at this point.
All right,
Greg, how about you try to figure out how to fucking win the tournament?
I already have most of my supplies. I just have the...
Yeah, that's it? That's all you're gonna rely on?
Well, dude, I know I'm not gonna win the tournament, so...
you can try.
I will try, but I know I'm not gonna win. So, what I'm going to do...
That attitude.
So, as I was saying before, I'm rudely interrupted by somebody who's in their room right now. God. Is... I...
The only one who's in the room at the moment is
No, in their room, Jesse's in his room.
No, he's out stealing. It's at this time the only one. No one's in their room. The Zarya is fasting and going to church. And Andrew is eating probably nearby to you.
You know what? I want to go talk to the tavern keep and be like, "Hey, tavern keep."
And he just kind of sits there. He's washing plates or something, as all bar people have to do when they're not actually doing something.
Do you want help behind the bar for the day? I'm kind of bored and feel like working for some gold.
What can you do?
Well, I'm a robot, so essentially I can perform all the functions that are needed to do behind the bar.
I mean, I need people to, like, clean stuff,
Done.
get people stuff.
Done. I'll just do
Okay.
it.
Alright, I can pay you, like, 2 gold for a day's work.
Make it 5, we have a deal.
No?
Okay, that's,
Well,
like
you do
walking,
realize...
that's like walking into a McDonald's and be like, I'm gonna do the lowest minimum wage job, but you're gonna pay me $50 an hour to do it.
Alright, alright,
It
alright.
is roughly the equivalent of that.
How about 3 gold? I can live with 3.
If you do... yeah, okay, I'll do 2, but if you perform well, I'll give you 3.
Done. I take my hand, spit oil onto it, and go to shake his hand.
Ew.
Like a spit shake.
He just looks at you. Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing, but he just kind of looks at it, looks at you, and then continues wiping off the bowl.
Alright, I look down in embarrassment and take a paper towel and wipe it off.
Dude, paper towels don't exist, Greg.
Oh my god, whatever cloth is around that.
Okay, it's called a rag, but okay. So, in that case, I will go back to Andrew.
That's what all the barkeeps look like.
That's not even that wrong. I mean, if we went
They're
to
all
good...
the same person.
that's actually an ongoing joke in one of our other campaigns that haven't gone on for a while, is that they're all this guy named Rickus. And he's always like 5%. He's like 5% more powerful than the most powerful person in the bar.
Yeah, because
That's like his power.
The barkeep.
Yep, he scales in power with barkeeps. He also, I forget, he drives like a interdimensional station wagon or something like that, and he has a double barrel shotgun. That's like all I remember from him. Anyway, yeah. So what are you doing, Andrew? You've eaten your.
If we're just waiting a couple days for the tournament to start, then I'm gonna go check out the bounty boards.
Okay, this is I'm gonna have to try to see if I can randomly generate some shit because I was not expecting that.
Welcome
Okay,
to
yeah.
D&D.
You can go to the local like guards garrison, and they should have a bounty board nearby.
Okay. I guess
So
what I need.
it'll take you a little bit of time to do so.
It'll take you a little bit of time to go find some bounties to...
Yeah, well, you have to, yeah, it's exactly that. I'm stalling for time here. But yes, that is a thing that you are capable of doing so. All right. So and so, anyways, I'm going to skip back to Will, who is just finished performing her
A very average sermon.
a remarkably average sermon. Not really anyone's really impressed, but they are appreciative.
Oh, you guys just reminded me of something. Okay.
Let's see.
I have to
What could I go to?
email your professor at your in-game school.
Sure.
And Seth, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be like an adventure. It can just be like
I know,
something.
it's probably going to be something around town. I'm just trying to find out
Exactly.
what I can do. I'm going as fast as I can.
I think I'll go to the bounty board too. I don't really have anything interesting going on.
Very well.
Might as well keep in shape.
Very well. And I found something I can use. So, not this. Not this. Not that either. What the fuck's the monster manual I had open? Alright, I guess I need to open another one. Okay. So... yeah, you guys can do that, and I will then go back to Jesse, who's...
Yes.
What do you want to do? You finished stealing. It's a few hours later, and yeah, that's
So throughout my time out there, I was also inquiring about the other heavy hitters that are entering this tournament.
Okay.
Did I find anything about them or know what their whereabouts?
Okay, roll me a persuasion check to try to gather more info.
Persuasion. That's not going to be a good one. 18.
Okay, so you are able to learn some information about the monk who has
AIDS.
who has joined the tournament. He is
Oh,
known
no.
for being quite a skilled individual as far as combat goes, and you know that he hangs out primarily in one of like the temples where some of the other monks try to like hang out. Like it's not like a shrine to a particular like individual, um, and yeah, that you know that he's been there and he's been meditating for like days straight at this point.
For days straight. Okay.
Well, yeah, since like he got here, like he basically joined the tournament, went there, has sat his ass down, has been sitting there for quite some time now.
Okay. Monk is at the temple. Alright, that's all I found out.
You know that as well as yeah, because he's the only one who I have a name for right now. And what did I name him again? His name is Jipei Min.
Couldn't have been fucking David.
Nope.
I'm gonna call him David.
Well, that's fine. No one will have any idea what you're talking about, but okay.
No, just for me being able to remember his fucking name.
That's fine. I'll hit you with the wackiness. He has 2 hyphens in his name, and the first letter of his name's an X. So you can work with that.
David. Anyway. Okay, so that's that there. As I'm walking around, do I notice any thieves' cant shit around?
I mean, no more than your average like city would have. It's particularly things like the local like thieves guilds that I would say like people are basically saying like, hey, step off of our turf. Like it's low level petty shit. You're not dealing with you're in a decent part of town at the moment, or I'm assuming you are because you were trying to get money. The Thieves Guild will not have as much pull here as it is higher maintained, like, you know, the slummy areas. So it's mostly, like, territory shit.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go to the fucking, what is it, the Locksmith Guild or whatever, the Artisan Guild?
It would be the
Lock Guild.
The Locksmith Guild, yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there and just fucking crank out some fucking locks and try to get some money.
Okay, so you have 2 options for doing it, pretty much. You can either try to craft a lock, which can, which, if you do well in crafting the lock, can pay more, but overall probably won't pay as much. But, or you can try and install locks, and higher-end people will make it, again, it'll be more difficult to actually do it properly, but it probably won't pay as much now, but could lend itself to getting, like, money later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and basically install some locks into some homes.
So you are also going to the bounty board just of locks. Okay, that is acceptable. So who went first? Oh yeah, it was Greg. So I guess Greg's up. So I forgot what Greg was gonna go do.
I was doing work for the innkeeper because I didn't really have anything else I wanted to accomplish.
Okay, Greg. Well, it's the morning rush, and people are coming in now. Because this tournament.
Flip those eggs.
Yep.
I thought it was okay. That's fine.
So, Greg, you better start. You better start baking some bread. So,
bro, I turned my fucking hyperdrive arms on to like 1,000 miles an hour, and I just bake and do the best job ever in the kitchen.
Okay, well, thankfully, as far as baking bread, I can actually say, like, you would be probably pretty good at it, considering you can just reach your hand inside because you're, you know, a fucking robot.
Bro, and my chest cavity can be used as an oven because I'm awesome.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing you can do, Greg.
clearly you haven't seen as many cartoons as I have.
I have seen many. You're not a Rotom Heat.
Yes, I am.
No, Greg.
It's my character.
That's fine, but you don't have an internal oven. Otherwise, you have like it's an armored chassis.
I don't think you understand how this my character thing works.
Yeah, you're literally Greg. Hold on.
Well, as far as I understand, D&D is about creating your own character and being how you want your character to be.
Greg, you
And
made it
In the universe.
You were made of forge.
it's a fantasy universe, bro. What do you mean?
If you had told me like ahead of time, like way ahead, that you didn't want to be if you didn't want to be like a forge assistant, instead wanted to be like a baker, if that was like part of like your character in the beginning, you know what? Maybe I probably would have gone, you know what? That's kind of okay. You were made to be a kitchen appliance, not a.
All right, fine. I don't have an internal oven.
Greg,
anyway.
if you want to make yourself a kitchen appliance, I will let you be a kitchen appliance.
But you have to remain a kitchen appliance for the entire
You are,
time.
like, Greg, this is the new picture of you, is what I'm posting. Like, you are a kitchen appliance. You are...
Oh my god.
You are a Rotom Heat, and that is
that a
it.
Pokemon?
Yeah, it is.
is.
Oh god.
They're
Yeah.
running out of ideas.
I was gonna say they're
Well, I
running
think
out
it's
of,
because the creator had like autism or something, so they just made random shit like.
Well, apparently
no-
now he's got
well-
dementia too.
Well, I think he's dead, but,
That'll do it.
so their whole thing is that, he
How
basically...
original.
The reason he made Pokemon originally was because he was obsessed with like collecting like insects. That was like his hobby. Like he'd go into like the mountains of Japan and like collect insects as a child. So then he just kind of became like really into it. So he made his own like little universe. I think Rhydon was officially like the first Pokemon ever created. And then they just ran it into some games, and that's it. That's like the story of how Pokemon got created. Rotom, the one you're looking at, its whole thing is that it's a little ghost boy who can infect, who can basically possess various various appliances, and it changes depending which appliance it gets. So yeah, Greg, if you want to not be a forge assistant, instead of been made as basically an oven, I will allow it. However, you are forever a kitchen fucking appliance.
All right, no, I will not be I will just stay the forge assistant. Fine. I conceded that point like 10 minutes ago, and then you went into the spiel. So.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You could be an oven, Greg.
Oh god.
Merchants
Great.
will fear you.
I am not going to be an oven. I'm just going to stay what I am. So, anyway, I use my arms, put them into hyperdrive, and I just do so much kitchen work. I wow the tavern.
I don't
owner.
even know what check I'm gonna make you roll for this. I'm thinking like just solid dex, but
I don't think you're listening, Seth. He doesn't want to make a roll. He just wants to do well.
that's not a thing that I can just give him. I can't let you do
Oh,
that.
dude, you totally can, though, because I'm a fucking robot.
I could, but there's one
Who's-
roll on the line here.
I
If
want to
you-
be like C-3PO, like he speaks 6.3 million languages type of shit. Like, I'm just that awesome at, like...
Then a warforged bard.
Like, I'm a robot. I'm supposed to be awesome. Isn't that how it works?
Greg's just playing Calvin Ball now with his character.
Greg is playing Calvin.
What's Calvin Ball?
Oh, you're so right. I hate the fact that that's accurate, and yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, so Greg, do you want to help in the kitchen, or do you want to go like greet customers?
I think I should avoid talking to people, so I'm
Yeah.
going to stay in the kitchen.
Okay, in that case, I am just going to have you roll... I'll actually let you roll survival, because this is like cooking food and shit, and you can use your survival skills to make like hearty meals that you would make out that you would have made in the wilds.
I was gonna say food service is definitely survival.
Alright, so what am I rolling?
Roll a survival check, Greg.
18. Wait, no, that's Jesse, sorry. Oh, 2. No.
Well, plus 4.
So 6.
You're not doing a very good job. I mean, to be fair, it is your first day on the job, so the guy can't be 100% mad, but this is going to take a while. But right now, you're not doing so hot. But it's also been your first, hour of work. Anyway, moving right along. Zarya, it is you and North have both arrived at the bounty board. And,
Okay, I didn't expect to see you here.
Do you wanna talk about that? Your friend just greeted you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, say great minds, right?
God.
Right.
When did you decide to get awkward?
Listen, I had a bad experience at the church.
All right.
Leave me alone.
roll me a wisdom check over. North.
A wisdom check, huh?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're able to resist the cringe. To accept it. Anyway, anyway, yeah. So, if you're looking to do a mission that is about what your what your level would imply, apparently there's been a lot of reports of orphans going missing from the local orphanage.
All right.
Yep,
Huh.
and they are willing to pay a rather nice little reward of 400 gold if someone is able to solve whatever the fuck's going on here.
Like
I
Zoink
get turned into
School,
an
we gotta
orphan.
figure out what's going on.
Craig, you're not here. You're working at McDonald's.
It was
For 3 gold.
well,
If that.
I actually did work at McDonald's earlier in my life.
Okay.
Did you?
Yes, I did. When I was 16, I think I worked there.
Greg has literally had every job under the sun.
He's the master of disguise.
That's incredible, and I didn't know that until just now. Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna do the orphanage thing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sure.
Okay, you can start trekking your way over to the Acroan orphanage. I will. I have a bit of an encounter thought up, but okay. So it would go to Jesse. So Jesse, you are now. You decide you're looking at the bounty board, and there is a wealthy merchant looking who will pay. I'm assuming you're trying to find a wealthy merchant or a noble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is a wealthy merchant. He just kind of your pretty generic importer exporter of quote unquote exotic goods, spices, jewelry, things of that nature. And he is looking to have new locks installed on his shop, as he believes that there was a break-in recently, as things mysteriously started going missing from his shop. Notably, he basically just says that he believes things were stolen, and he wants a change of locks.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'd talk. Is he there, or is it?
Oh well, no.
paper?
It's a piece of paper, and
Okay, so I'll take it. And
he does
go.
want someone really good locks installed though. He does not want cheap shit. He wants quality here. He's willing to
None
pay
of that
decent money here.
shit.
He's
Well, I
offering
got him.
he's offering to make sure that he'll pay 100 up front, and he'll pay another 100 gold, assuming that he doesn't have another break-in.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So all right. I'll say that you're able to get there first because you already are in the one of the nicer districts. So if anyone's getting there first, it's you. So fast forwarding, you arrive at the merchant shop. It is it's clearly trying to lean into the fact it's I'm an exotic goods trailer. So there's silken carpets. The place smells like shitloads of incense and spice inside and everything like that. You'd probably roll your eyes at this place in real life. However, it is rather exotic for someone who might not have seen that, i.e. you.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, hello there. How can I help you? A rather portly man with a small mustache comes around the corner. He's kind of tall, but otherwise kind of just he's a merchant. You can
Tall, big, lanky,
He's wearing. He's wearing.
hunchback.
He's wearing like. I don't want to say like a kimono, but like that like the Asian robe type thing. Like he's clearly playing up the fact that it's like I'm an exotic goods trader.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he just asked you how he can help you today.
I hold up the piece of paper and point to it. Looks
Oh.
like you're having some problems.
Yeah, someone broke in the other day, stole some of my gems. It's kind of a little bit of a problem, and if you can prevent it from happening again, I will definitely pay you handily.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need any? He puts down 50 gold and says, like, all right, here's the first part of the down payment, and upon completion of installation of the locks, I'll provide you the other 50.
So do you currently have locks there? Do you think somebody picked the locks, or did they get in some other way? Do you think, or was it?
It was rather
forced entry.
It was rather strange. There wasn't any. How shall I say? There wasn't seemed to be any sign of forced entry. No broken windows. I do bar my windows every night. All my doors were continued to be locked. So it seemed like it was a rather, how shall I say, intricate entry. But it was like they were able to get in and out without me noticing. And I'm a light sleeper. I have to be from my early days.
Okay. So can I inspect your locks? I want to see if there's been any tampering with them.
Okay. You can make an investigation check, in order to investigate the locks.
Motherfucker.
Well, these locks look pretty good, in your opinion.
All right. I feel like I should get advantage on that just because I'm a fucking locksmith.
You are a locksmith. Okay, you know what? I'll give it. Yep. You know what? I will give it to you. Yes.
It'd be funny if you rolled a 1.
There we go.
Yeah, you can tell these locks. These are decent locks. Like you know your locks. These aren't like these would be like even a little bit of a challenge for you, like someone whose job it is to do so. Like this guy has paid top dollar for locks in the past, clearly, but there doesn't seem to be any weird tampering. Like you don't really anything. It's kind of concerning.
Sir, would you mind if? Because I don't think anybody's actually broken or picked the locks or done anything. They look pretty sound. Would you mind if I spent the night inside the shop to see if anybody tries coming in?
You kind of roll me persuasion.
Hold on 1 second. Get my handy dandy notebook.
Blues Clues, Blues Clues. Mm-hmm.
I have an advantage on charisma.
On charisma checks? Well, this would count as that, so...
Yep, okay. So, persuasion. 1, okay. 7, and then...
Yeah, I forgot your what's his name? Phaenax.
Did I really just get 2 7s?
Yes, you did. He's like, he kind of sits there. He's like, I don't know. It feels kind of odd after just having a break and letting someone stay in my place when no offense, I don't know you, sir. If you're just a locksmith, then I can't imagine you would have much luck dealing with an intruder, as even myself if I decided to stay up.
Fine. You know what? Look, here. I'm participating in the tournament. If I give you, I don't know what the hell you call them, but the cape thing.
The tabard?
Yep, so I'm like, look, how about this? I'll leave this in your possession, okay? And obviously, I want to participate, so I have to come back for it. So,
it's collateral.
There's that. I can hold that. Yeah, you can hold this as collateral.
All right, roll me charisma. It's not particularly hard, but roll me charisma, just regular charisma. I don't even know if I can call this persuasion. I'll actually give it persuasion. Yeah, I mean he's a little on edge, but yeah, give me some.
Give me some of that charisma.
15. 15 and 9.
Okay, so obviously you get the superior one. He's like, all right, I know this isn't worth anything, but the fact that you're willing to offer something up where you could do it, I'll let you stay the night. Come back and see me. Come back and see me around around a little after sunset, and I'll be closing up shop. I'll tell you, I'll have a place set up for you.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So he nods, and he's like, I do appreciate this. This is not exactly what I expected when I was trying to get new locks installed. So fast forwarding. So Zarya and North are both making their. Wait, it is. Yeah, it is them. Zarya and North have made their way to the orphanage. It's not exactly in the best area, but it's not terrible. Like, you're not in the ghetto, but like it's clearly been a little run down. When you go in, there's the Akroan orphanage. Wait, sorry, weren't you raised? No, you weren't raised as an orphan. You were raised
by a huge fucking family.
Yeah. So the orphanage though is you see, I mean, there's orphans running around. I mean, since you're in Akros, it's not uncommon for people to die in battle, as you are a city of soldiers. So there are a notably high amount of orphans here. The management is an older woman who's there. And she's like, "Oh, hello, dearies. How can I help you today?"
We're here about the bounty board posting? Or
Oh!
missing?
Yes, it's been a little disconcerting. It's been ever for the past couple of nights, sometimes they've been taken, or, in at least one case, attacked by something. The children haven't been able to tell me what's going on, but it's definitely concerning. Is there anything I can do to help?
What have you seen? You said attacked and taken.
Well, children are missing. I notice when a child goes missing. That would be one. And, one of the children, child's name, Julian has been, he woke up with an injury one morning. It was, not something that, it was quite terrible. I can show you if you'd like. It was only yesterday it happened.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
show us.
Yeah.
Okay,
And you're sure they're not just, like, leaving on their own or anything?
I mean, I don't know where these children would go. They're orphans, and all at once like this, I mean, one after another, it seems a little, how shall I say, conspicuous. She kind of turns and starts shuffling towards the, she turns and shuffles away. Would you like to come with me, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow her.
So the older woman decides to take you to the backyard where she calls over a child. It's a young boy named Julian who has a well-bandaged arm, and she goes, "Excuse me, Julian, can you tell the nice people what happened?" As she slowly starts unraveling the bandage that was made. He's like, "Well, it was late at night, and I was sleeping, or at least trying to. I was just having a little trouble trying to fall asleep, and I saw something tall and it's slender, and I don't know what happened, but it came at me, and
Slender Man.
I tried, and whatever it was, it made this loud, like, howling screech as it descended upon me.
It's the Wendigo!
And we haven't done Wendigos yet. That'll come later. You're in Greece, not fucking Finland. But
Maine.
or Maine.
D&D Maine. What a campaign that would be.
I mean, Wendigos are in fucking, like, Lovecraft's writing. Like Wendigos are part of that mythos, and it's just because of, like, cannibalistic Native Americans and stuff.
What's a Wendigo?
Look it up.
It's like a cannibalistic deer man. Or it's what happens when a Wendigo is what happens when someone eats, like, does cannibalism, but and when they end up taking a liking to it, they'll turn into a Wendigo. Typically, it occurs in the far north where food gets short and people need to eat each other.
So people shouldn't live in the far north. It's stupid.
Sure. Anyway.
So yeah, as in a little moment of drama, she undoes the final bandage, and you notice a very, very nasty bite on the child's arm that, like, it doesn't look good. Like, it looks kind of like pus filled and like it's going infected. This is after 1 day.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can, like, match the bite mark or anything?
Yes. Do roll me a medicinal use, and I can do that.
12?
12. You can tell this is definitely something humanoid, but, like, there's too many teeth, and they're like, I'm gonna say, like, needle-like. Like, they're too skinny to be like what you would consider most normal people to have. Like, they seem like there's too many and they're too small, but, like, it's clearly like it's a full-size person biting with way too many teeth.
Okay.
And they're also kind of, like, jagged. They're at weird angles. It's clearly this person does not have good dental care.
Okay. I heal the wound for him.
Alright. I'm assuming you use, do you use magic to do so, or?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Yeah, so as you heal it, like, you notice the wound, it doesn't heal, like, right. It just seems like it's it doesn't seem like it's quote unquote right as far as like the wound healing, and it leaves like a very jagged, disgusting scar. Like, your magic normally does not do this.
Can I do detect magic?
Yeah, sure.
See if there's any funny haha. Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Okay.
It just uses up one of your uses of magic, unless it's a cantrip.
Detect magic, I don't believe is.
Yeah, it seems like this is a non-magical, like, using, like, roll me another medicine check as well.
Sure. Oh. I'm not 20.
I can't actually see it. Oh, okay. This is not the right roll 20. Okay, so as you inspect the wound, you realize that it's not a magical wound, but there is some degree of, like, wrongness about it, is what I'm going to say. Like, it doesn't seem 100% natural, but the bite itself doesn't give off any, like, magical, like, aura or anything like that.
I'll just give him a...
Would you like to do anything north, by the way? Like, while or are you just standing around, like, looking menacing?
Yeah, I'm the big scary lion man. I'm the muscle.
Okay.
In case we need to fight off this old woman and, like, 13 children.
Roll me, North, roll me a d20.
Sure.
How intimidating are you? How scared are the children?
Yeah, roll intimidation. I guess you can just say it's an intimidation.
Oh, okay. I can roll intimidation. 20.
You're incredibly confident.
Oh my
you can
god.
take them.
Oh my god. Alright, I give the kid, like, a quick blessing just in case, and then I kind of look around the backyard for, like, footprints or anything out of the ordinary.
Roll me some perception.
Okay. That's +1.
I'll also take survival, whatever's higher.
No, the same.
I might go get ice cream soon. Okay.
Anytime I'm not in combat, I can.
You're godly. Like, just keep you out of combat, and
I'm amazing.
You're the most powerful out of combat character I've seen. That's not a bard. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna make some shit up now. Yeah, you notice this person.
Didn't expect me to roll a 20 ever.
Yeah. Notice you do notice on some of the what is it? You notice some of like the loamy, softer parts of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice full-size footprints of something barefoot with like long nails on there, with like long toenails. And you're aware of this. This is not something you normally would notice, but it seems notable in this case because you rolled so well. And you notice it heading towards the orphanage. That's about all you can tell. Oh, and then I guess there's some probably walking away as well. But it's a yeah.
Can I follow the trail?
Yeah, you do follow the trail, and it does kind of lead eventually like into like the other part of the city. Like once you leave the yard, like it leads up to the wall. Okay, actually, yeah, it leads up to the wall that would lead to like the back part of the street, like essentially the street that would be behind this place.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that the footprints seem to just. It's not like there's like a how should I say, like a landing point. Like it's not like there's one part where something clearly like landed really heavy here.
Mm.
It just seems to walk up to the wall and walk away from the wall, and that's about it.
Can I examine the wall to see if there's any like hidden doorway or something to it?
Okay, by all means.
What would I do for that?
A perception.
Investigation.
Oh yeah, investigate. Yeah, investigate would be the case here.
Okay. Which is actually higher, so that's better off for me. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. There wasn't anything there,
Oh.
but yeah, you don't find anything.
So it
You're
walks.
you're very certain of the fact. There's a fucking wall.
Alright, at least I can do that much. So it walks up to the wall and then walks away from the wall.
As though the wall wasn't there, but it clearly left footprints.
Okay. I go back inside and maybe talk to some of the other kids and see if they've seen anything.
Okay, I'm gonna skip back to Greg just because Greg's
Yeah,
been
that's
waiting
fine.
patiently.
That's fine.
So you're going to go and I guess you'd say interrogate, but it's question the children.
Interrogate the children.
I mean, it kind of is, but I'll be...
You should have seen me interrogating the shit out of some children in Disco Elysium, dude. I punched that fucking kid square in the mouth.
You should probably be reported for child abuse. Not
I'm a
gonna lie,
police
so-
officer, sir.
You
I am a detective. Therefore, I have full rights to punch that fuck Cuomo in the goddamn mouth. Cuomo doesn't give a fuck.
That doesn't... Nope,
Dude,
nope.
Cuomo respects me after that. You gotta play Disco Elysium. It'll make a lot more sense.
I don't feel like it, so what am I doing now?
Cuno. I should have one of these kids just be Cuno. Alright. Greg, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm still working, bro. I'm at work. What do you want?
All right, roll me another survival check because you're doing food service. I did food service for 2 weeks and couldn't do it.
I did food service for most of my career.
That's impressive. I did it for 2 weeks. I've been in retail for way longer. Retail, while soul crush. You're doing remarkably well now, Greg. You haven't burned any. You're not burning any food, dude. The fact that you can just straight up reach into the ovens is actually getting you a bit of respect from the owner. All right.
Thanks, bro, Chacho.
All right, back to Jesse for now.
Oh, that was a quick turn. Okay.
Well, I mean, no offense. What are you gonna do? Greg, are you gonna do anything but your job?
No, I'm just gonna do my
Okay.
job.
Is it still daylight out?
Yes, yeah, no.
Okay,
It's probably about 1 in the
because I
afternoon
told
at
this
point.
guy that I was gonna come back towards the end of the day or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's like 1 in the afternoon.
I'm gonna. Can I go make locks now in the meantime?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay.
Go for it. Roll me,
Make some money that way.
I hate the fact there's no longer a profession check in this.
I mean, you are the DM.
I know, but I need to make the profession check a thing. Alright, roll me a, just roll me an intelligence check. Actually, no, use locksmith's tools. Sorry. Yeah, just roll locksmith's tools.
Okay, that's a 7.
Or just roll and add 7. It's fine. I'll accept either.
25.
Holy shit, you are cranking out some high-quality locks. Roll me a d10.
10. 3.
You get 30 gold worth. You make 3 locks for 10 gold apiece.
Oh, all right, cool.
And they're good locks. Like, 10 gold's really good.
Working my way back up.
Yeah, the guild pays you a nice... I mean, that's the perks of guild work, is that you'll never get ripped off for prices. Albeit, you'll never make more, really, than what they're offering. But you're making some... but you'll get... you will always get paid. That's kind of how the guild does... That's the point of a guild. Fucking unions.
How long does the invisibility potion last?
It's like, I think it's only like 10 minutes or something like that.
10 minutes. Okay. Alright, I don't know how much time this is going to take me, but...
Well, this is like, you're going to do this for the rest of the day. That's
fine.
like, if you're pumping out like 3 full locks, like, you're going from like, basically scratch to, I've made a lock. So,
Yep, alright.
you make 3 locks in probably like 6 hours. So let's say 2 hours a lock. So I would call that a fair use of your time. Fast forwarding back to the dynamic duo. All right, so you're questioning the children?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to ask them about?
If any of them had seen anything or had anything happen to them.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. So I'm just going to switch back to... I was making a meme for Greg.
This is acceptable. I love these memes. It's like my reason for getting up in the morning.
I need to roll perception?
Yes.
Okay, so 20 plus 1.
No, wait, no. Oh, persuasion. Sorry, not perception. Persuasion.
Oh, that would have been a good...
I'll accept the 14. What's your persuasion?
Wait, what?
I'll accept...
That would be persuasion I just rolled.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All of the children are pretty much complaining mostly about having nightmares almost every night. And they're all saying this.
They're all saying...
They're all complaining about nightmares.
I asked what the nightmares are about. See if there's a pattern.
Most of them are complaining about, like, it's pretty normal things that you can't really gather a lot of things from, but it's like running from something or hiding from something that's like creeping through the place. Mm-hmm. But some of them notably are talking about being kept together as an inky black shadow takes them away from the group, and then the thing is, those are the same kids that have gone missing.
Okay. I asked the management if they have a basement or anything, or an attic.
Or she goes, "Oh, I'm fairly new here. After the last woman who ran the place died only a few months ago. I will certainly allow you into the basement." So she brings you down into the basement.
Okay. I look around for anything sus.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
You know what I mean, like...
Yep, I know.
Weird
yeah,
shit.
Weird shit.
The weird shit. Alright. You said...
Investigation.
There it is. Okay. 4... 10?
It's kind of a musty old basement, dude. There's supplies down here. There's like food. There's like, vegetable, like preservatives, vegetables, things like that. Nothing that would seem out of the ordinary for a orphanage's basement.
I'm assuming it's like a dirt basement.
Yeah. It's a cellar.
Is any of the dirt like looser or a different shade compared to the rest?
No, not in this case.
Any awkward wood panels or anything of that sort?
Roll me perception on that.
Okay. 12.
Nope, there's nothing out of the ordinary in the basement.
I'll do detect magic again down here.
Okay.
Do I find anything?
You get some like little heebie-jeebies. Like, it's clear that this like building has had some magical activity in it pretty recently, and it gives you some like nasty creeping vibes, but you can't obviously tell what it is.
Okay.
Notably I guess, would be probably enchantment magic, I guess is what you'd be able to garner from it. But that would be the closest thing I could say.
Okay. Can I just, like, look around for anything that might be magic? Would I know, like, that?
No,
that's not noticeable.
you would like zero in on this.
Okay. Can I look, like, around the basement closely again? Am I allowed
Sure.
to just repeat rolls like that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you have unlimited time. There's no stress here. So like, there's a Hydra coming after you.
No.
Again, the basement seems completely normal.
Could I, in theory, just keep rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me when. Oh my god. Roll
Your
high!
ability- You're pretty, I'll say this, your confidence in this basement being a fucking basement is pretty, like, pretty done with at this point.
Okay. I go back upstairs and kind of look around the different rooms under the beds.
Okay.
Anything sus.
You can do an investigation check, and I'll skip back to, I guess it's Greg.
Hi.
I'll roll the check when we get back to us then.
Okay, so
Well, did
you can do it now just to get it out of the way, but yeah.
14.
Yeah, there's really nothing out of the ordinary in the kids' rooms or anything. That's all.
Okay.
It seems pretty strange that nothing's going on. All right, I'll go back to Greg.
Okay.
Okay. Greg,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. So I guess I'm still working. So.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. I'm gonna fast unless you have anything else you want to do at the orphanage. I'm going to fast forward to like several hours just because
I was just going to be like, oh, I'm just going to hang around in the orphanage for the night to see if anything happens.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. I'm a fucking priest.
Oh wait, yeah, you're. Yeah,
She's really not going to allow that?
Yeah, no, I guess you are a cleric of Iroas and everything. You are investing. So, like,
What about me?
They'll absolutely let you. Yeah,
Oh.
there's no reason they wouldn't let you. Well, the merchant's been broken into and is very suspicious, especially the guy messing with his locks. Especially the guy that wouldn't change the locks after he was asked to. Yeah, you can do that. All right. So
what about North though?
no, North's fine. Like
Okay.
he's with you.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
they won't even blink at it.
Nice.
All right. So, Greg, what are you gonna do? It's winding down. Like you've worked. It's like 6 o'clock at this point. Sun's starting to go down. Roll me a final work check.
All right. Let's see. Hold on now. Work check. Oh, come on, go.
You did, Greg.
Oh, I did? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear the thing in my headphones.
I'll take it the first one.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. He's like, well, never work for me ever again. But here's your 3 gold.
I thought I was doing good in the middle of the day. What
Yeah,
happened?
you did. You had it in the second third, but you fucking beefed it in the last third. Yeah, yeah. He gives you your 2 gold, and he's like, never work for me ever again.
I'm so sorry. Is there any way I can make this up to you, sir?
Get the money back.
Never work for me ever again. Give me my money back, please.
Well, no, because I still work today, but I'm sorry. Okay, well, thanks.
I'm almost surprised he didn't try to throw you out. Jesus Christ. If you're not alive in your if you're not allowed in North's favorite dive bar, what are you worth?
You know what? I just go up into my room and I kill my character and then I leave.
You just go up and you try to hang yourself. The beam breaks and you collapse on the ground.
No,
Damn it.
He commits toaster
Now you gotta pay
bathtub.
for damages.
I'm not paying shit. Anyway, no, I don't actually do that. So I guess I just go try to meet up with the other team
If you
members.
ever want to kill your character or play someone different, you can. I will let you do that.
No, I'm just gonna, as I said, I'm gonna go find
Greg should
dude.
really just play a bard. He tries to charisma everything. He might as well
Greg would be
play
a
a class who does
phenomenal
it.
fucking bard. Like, no combat, just bard.
You guys are fighting.
Maybe in Jesse's campaign that'll be
Yeah, Greg, literally, like, the next campaign we do, play a bard or someone charismatic, because that's what you want to do.
You could play a paladin if you want to be a charismatic fighter. Like, just play a paladin.
I'm not a charismatic paladin.
You're not
You're
a
not a
paladin.
paladin. You're a cleric.
I know. That's true.
Paladin's the fight boy side of religion.
Fight boy. Fair enough.
All right.
Enough.
And he can heal himself too, so he doesn't. So if he ever gets hurt, he can just heal himself. All right. So, yeah, the proprietor's not particularly happy with your work performance, but you got paid.
Cool. So I apologize. I thank him and then I leave.
Okay.
And I
Where
go
do
to
you
find
go?
the rest of the group.
Okay, you have no idea where they went because they all wandered off in very separate directions.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just wait at the tavern for them and drink some olive oil.
Okay, you'd have to pay for that.
What? I don't want to. Okay.
It's 1 gold.
I
Tap
will
your
literally
gold.
just...
Greg literally gave this man 2 gold already. Now he's going to give him another 1, so the day of work is just gone.
No.
Greg did absolutely nothing.
No,
Greg paid off his olive oil. That's all.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit outside the tavern door and wait for them to come back.
Don't do this to me, Greg.
I don't know what to do, and I don't feel like I don't want to get lost or get in trouble. So I'm
You
just gonna
probably
sit down.
won't get in trouble, but like the worst case
Greg,
scenario-
you can literally say I go look for them.
Yeah, you could roll me like a wisdom. Yeah, roll me wisdom.
It shouldn't be that hard to find a fucking half horse somewhere. You can try to listen for the clop, clop, clop.
Several half horses walk by. This is
A whole drawn carriage with 8 horses on it walk by the moment he tries to listen.
You notice 4 people pulling a cart that has a centaur in it. You're very confused.
Such a good image in my head.
Oh man.
The centaur seems incredibly smug. All right, Greg. Yeah, you can make an idea that it's like, well, you could try. You know that if North wasn't doing something, he would probably be here. You know Jesse works for a guild, and you know that Zarya is a cleric. So that leaves you 2 possible places where they might be at the moment.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go investigate wherever Will might be.
Okay. You go to a shrine. You start heading to the shrine. This will take a little bit of time. Anyway, Jesse, it's your turn.
Awesome.
I am going to head to this dude's pad, and
You mean the shop?
Yep.
Okay.
Is he done for the day?
Yeah,
Like,
he when you get there, he's like shuttering up his windows and everything to make sure no
Okay.
one breaks in.
So I'm gonna explain to him. I'm like, all right. So my plan is I'm gonna hide and wait to see what happens, but I'm also gonna set up kind of a little defense for myself. So I'm gonna, put some shit out. So I'll report my findings tomorrow morning. You can lock up as usual. Well, actually, give me your key, but I'll lock up now. And yeah, we'll
Okay.
just meet tomorrow.
Very well. I mean, you already have inspected his locks. It's like not like he's not going to give you a fucking key.
Right.
So he gives you a key, and he goes, I hope you can stop this because whoever's been stealing my stuff, I mean, they've dealt me a solid financial blow.
To the tune of how
So
much?
annoying.
He's like, the gems that I had, I mean, those would easily be worth, 400 gold? Very easily.
$1 million.
All right, I will see what I can do. If have they been striking consistently every night?
Only the past few nights. It's been very strange. It's yeah, they seemingly showed up and have been causing problems ever since.
Okay. Yeah, so hopefully they'll strike again tonight, but this time it won't be so easy for them.
As much as I want to say I don't want them to show back up again with you here, I suppose I do.
All right then.
Okay.
Cool. So, as he goes away, I will start, to set up my shit.
Okay.
Um,
So, like, what are you doing? What is your defensive game plan in this case?
So my defensive game plan is, well, first I'm gonna start by setting up some shit here, and by shit I mean, so in my burglar shack I have, well, now 998 ball bearings,
Okay.
10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, crowbar, hammer, 10 pitons. Don't know what pitons are.
Pitons are the things that if you were trying to climb a cliff face or something like it, like a wall or whatever, you would hammer in, like, they're like spiked to the little loop at the end that you can run rope through. They're for
Okay,
climbing.
Cool.
But can have other uses, obviously.
Yep. So basically, I am going to set up a tripwire with my string, and then I also have 50 feet of hemp rope, or something like that. So I'm going to essentially set up a tripwire, and up in the rafters, I'm going to just basically grab a crate of whatever this guy has lying around, something heavy, and set it up so that way, I don't know if this is a multi-roomed, is there only one entrance?
There's one main entrance, as most, shopkeepers would have. He does have it's not a super high ceilinged place. Like, there's not a lot of like rafters, but there is a back. It's only a one floor place, and oh, the Greg one is oh no, that's too good. That's literally beautiful in every way.
What'd you tell me?
Okay.
So there's this one room.
It's like an open area, yeah. It's like an open.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. With like a
But
counter in the
there's
middle.
only one way in, one way out. Any windows?
There's two or three windows. There's two windows on the front, two on the sides. There is a back room, like, stock area, and that would be about it.
And is there a door going to that stock
Yes,
area?
yeah. It's lockable. It's unlocked right now because you're here, and he expects you to be going in between the front and the back.
Are all the valuables in the storage room?
Notable, like, yeah, he definitely stored some, like, jewelry and things like that back here.
Okay, and is there any windows inside that, or that's
No,
straight up
that
just wall?
room
Okay.
that room is just a stone wall.
Okay, so stone wall. There's one door going into there. There's two windows in the front.
Yep, they're barred right now. Bear in mind, all the windows are barred.
And then there's one other window.
Yeah, there's two windows on the front, two windows on the sides. With the door is on the front, obviously, and yeah, I can actually draw you a quick dirty map with this. Let me see, where's the draw tool? Freehand. So it's like and then probably like a pretty big back room area. This is probably mostly wall. Little counter area here. There's like shelves and like racks of stuff like over here. And like shelving. There's probably like window here, window here, window here, window here. Door here. And then like door here. That's pretty much what you're dealing with.
So this is a door.
Yes.
And where's the other door?
The other door is
This right here.
like right here. Like here's the back room area. This whole other big back area is like the storage area.
Okay, so there's
Probably a
two
little
doors,
deeper than that,
one
but yeah.
in from the outside, and then the other one's just in the storeroom. And the windows are here. And
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to draw. Yeah, that's a window.
Here.
Yep, on the other
And
side,
here.
on the other side of the door,
okay, is that it for windows?
and then right here.
Okay, and right here. All right.
Yep. All entrances and slash exits to the outside world are barred at the moment. This back room is lockable, but is not currently so.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that guy unlocked. So there are no rafters whatsoever.
No, it's a single floor. It's a single floor building. I mean, he's wealthy, and this is a pretty big storeroom area, like for like the nicer part of town. And considering like what he sells, like you don't really need like a gigantic since he has typically high value, low quantity. He doesn't need like a huge like upstairs or downstairs or anything like that. And he doesn't live here, so it's not like it's like mandatory in that regard.
So I am going to take a shitload of my ball bearings,
Yep.
and I'm going to use green. I'm going to put some under this window,
Okay.
some under this window,
Okay.
some under this
Those
window.
are shelves, by the way, that are right underneath it. So yeah, I'm assuming you put it in the area in between.
Yeah, just on the floor right in front of it. So if anyone comes in through the window, they'll eventually step on it and make a shitload of noise.
Mm-hmm.
I will put some in front of this door.
Okay.
And then, literally,
Is
yeah.
it Macaulay Culkin? Yes! Okay! I'm glad I guessed it before I looked.
So yeah, literally, I'm gonna Home Alone this shit.
Okay.
And then,
I'm down with it.
I don't know what I would rig up, but I'm gonna rig up something in this area here with my fucking... I have a bell and my string.
Yep.
So basically there's like a zigzag tripwire all in here.
You can use pitons for that.
Yep. And then at part of it, so if anyone trips any part of it, it's gonna ring the bell.
Got it.
Here. And then I am going to lay in wait and
You'll be like behind the counter.
pounce the fuck out of whoever.
And then die.
Right there.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna lock the front door, obviously.
Yeah, I kind of assumed you would.
I'm also going to, in front of, so I have some oil.
Yep.
I'm going to use this pink and put some oil. Kind of, how do I do this? Like, right here. Like, just a line of oil.
You have a line of, okay, so I'm going to say I'm going to say that you're going to use up 500 of your ball bearings. Like, you've used up a lot of your ball bearings to make the...
Yeah, I'm going to pick them up afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
That's what you think.
Yeah, mentally just goes, like, very well. Okay. And I'm going to go to the, I'm gonna go to. So I'm just gonna fast forward to Zarya North. So what are you doing? Are you prepping the? Where are you camping out?
But they don't have Legos, otherwise I would have put those fucking things down.
Dude, okay. Do you want to know what actually is like one of the worst things to ever step on, and is arguably more painful than fucking Legos?
Mega blocks.
D4s. If you've ever stepped on a D4, it hurts so... They're just caltrops. They're just plastic caltrops is all they are. They fucking hurt so bad. Anyway, North is sorry.
Is it night yet or no? Or is it almost night?
It's sick. It's like 6.
Okay.
I'm going to have you discuss among yourselves what you're going to do. I'm going to go grab my ice cream while it's still kind of... Oh, my leg. Fuck. I'll be right back.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like...
I'm gonna get water then while he's gone. Just breaking the
I might
action.
as well just wait till everyone comes back then. Bye!
Bye, bitch.
Feels like my traps.
Traps are good. Like, ball bearings under a window. I'm like, that sounds very Home Alone. Beautiful. we're both essentially doing the same thing, which is just
Right.
staying in a building overnight to see what is happening. And then Greg got fired. That's been
We
it.
find out that it's Greg. It's Tuvius that's been stealing the children and breaking breaking into the house.
I heard Will's laugh. What's going on?
Greg
I
is the
just
culprit for both situations. Because me and Jesse were like, basically, we're doing the same thing tonight.
We just find out that it's Tuvius that's been both stealing the children and biting them and breaking into this guy's house to steal his, like...
You know, realizing that Greg,
Oh,
that Greg is
can I-
actually a
can I-
Five Nights
can I-
at Freddy animatronic, and that he did the bite of 86. Nobody? Okay, that was a mean
No,
poke.
I got it. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Alright, so...
So Greg left, but that's fine.
Yeah, Greg stepped away.
Okay.
So the only footprints we found were the ones we found earlier, right? That
Yep,
was
they
it.
walked towards the wall and away from the wall.
So we set up like, I don't know. North, do you want to go be outside and I'll stay inside, or vice
I want to be at a
versa?
brothel right now.
Just
Roll me a P. Diddy check.
Who, me?
No,
Oh,
North. Your desire for bitches is immense.
Yeah, I'll stay outside. I'll be outside.
All right. And then I'll stay like inside, like closest to whatever entrance would be closest to that.
Basically, if anything
They'll
attacks
have to-
me, they'll be that first line of defense.
Yeah. And I'll stay inside just in case it comes a different way, and then we'll just hang tight.
Okay, I actually do need to pull up a token so I can actually represent the thing that is that is performing the crimes.
I also go around and like bless each of the beds.
I would say something about the man behind the slaughter, but I've already done a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's reference, and I can't keep doing that.
That is correct. You cannot keep doing that.
I can't. Like once it was funny.
I'm back,
All right.
bitch.
Now I need to find like something to use as a token here. No, I'm not gonna use Rotom
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Rotom is nice.
Okay. Hold on. And save it to JPEG. Blah blah blah. Is it a okay? Good. It's a JPEG because that uploads better to Roll20. Okay. Dark. It is now significantly later in the evening. Oh, not what I wanted to do.
That is very dark.
It's too
So
dark.
dark.
It's 5 o'clock this month.
Yeah, actually, seriously, it is. It's like it's
4:30.
It's 4:30. It's pitch black. All right.
I hate the winter.
I love the winter though.
I do too. Winter's the best. Well, actually, I really like fall. Fall is really my favorite, but winter is probably my second.
Winter is hell.
Shut up, Greg.
Winter's cold.
Yeah, winter is cold.
Well, I like cold.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, same.
I had the fan on in my room
Don't
last
get me
night.
wrong.
It was like
Don't get me wrong.
30.
My room is fucking freezing, but I love getting comfy. Like the thing is, I love getting comfy under my blanket with my space heater, and I'm like,
Oh, I do
Because-
too. I just
even though
I
my
don't like
room is,
shoveling
like,
snow
even
or
though
the
my
cold.
room, even though my
That's a
room
good
is
point.
probably like
That's a good
50
point.
degrees, then I'm like, who the fuck is Reiko Nusif? Where's that? Did I add a character sheet by accident? Alright, my library. Upload the new fucking file that I made. Where is it? No.
FYI, just for shits and giggles, before I left a note on my room door saying, "Hey, I'm going to this guy to stake out."
That is acceptable. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward to Greg. Greg, you go to the shrine. You go to the shrine of Iroas. You do not see Zarya here. You're almost a little surprised though, because this is it's like morning. It's like evening prayer time, but she's not there.
I go around to the priests in the place and I ask if they've seen someone who looks like Zarya.
They said, "Oh yeah, she actually did a sermon earlier today. It was pretty good."
It's all right.
They say lying through their teeth.
All right. You know.
You get one guy who's just like, it was all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I like how he's like, instead
Roll
of like, have you
persuasion.
seen Zarya? He's like, have you seen someone like Zarya?
I'm confused. Are you looking for Zarya or somebody like Zarya?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Because last time I
Because
checked,
it-
that's a little racist.
And it might be the same person.
I'm incredibly racist. Greg,
Wait,
roll-
what? Why?
because you gotta figure out. I'm trying to see if you can figure out if anyone's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, they're quite forthcoming. Like, yeah, they went to the bounty area. So I want to get do a bounty afterwards. Someone actually saw her nearby the garrison. So maybe got lucky and found a guard or something.
Cool. Where's that?
They tell you where it is. It's across town. It's not too far.
What's
Fast-
not far?
I'm fast forwarding a few hours. Okay, I'm fast forwarding a bit. Okay, you go to the garrison. What do you do? They're not there.
I asked the same thing. If somebody.
Roll me persuasion
Oh my
or
god.
charisma. It's really just roll charisma is what I should say. Just roll charisma.
Oh, uncharismatic.
Begrudgingly, it takes a little bit longer than you'd want, but someone finally tells you, "Oh yeah, they went to go do a bounty that involves going to the orphanage." They give you the address of the orphanage.
Thanks, asshole. As I leave.
They fast forward. Yeah, eventually you find the orphanage that they're staying at. What do? You're standing outside an orphanage. It's night. It's dark.
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait. They're gonna think I'm the bad guy coming in.
I'm sleeping outside. I immediately attack Greg.
You start swimming. Has perfect night vision. Knows exactly who it is. Attacks. Action
Stop
surge.
attacking! It's me!
Action
Stop
surge.
attacking! It's me!
Just
Oh,
turns into a fucking
continue
blender.
attacking.
Attacks harder.
Well, I can't metagame, so okay. Well, I'm gonna knock on the door and hopefully an adult will answer, so I don't scare the children.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
answer
You not. Okay. So you knock on the door. Roll me. Greg, roll a charisma check.
All right, it's +0, so it's a flat
That's
D20.
fine.
No, God.
You open the door, and the child screams and runs away from the giant robot man with a fuck off huge hammer in his hand. Zarya and North, you both hear a screaming child.
Would I be in a position to already see this? Because I'm inside.
Where are you inside? Like, do you want to be? There's like a food area, kitchen, dining room area. There's like a living room area. There's the main entryway, and then there's some storage, and let's just say a general sitting area.
I'm kind of like central. I want to say.
The child answer the door.
I don't know. I wanted.
You
to-
guys are terrible at
I
guarding.
I wanted Greg to scare a child. Okay.
You're an
Claw
evil.
armor.
You have to realize I am making this thing up 100% as I go. You're just glad I was able to stick these two things together. Okay. Zarya, you notice you notice Tuvia standing in the door looking rather I don't know how I imagine he looks kind of embarrassed about scaring a child.
I first come
he
for the
though?
child. I'm like, it's all right. We know him. He's fine. And then I go over to him. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Please just stay outside. I explained to him what's going on. I'm like, if you want to help, just guard the outside. Please don't come in here. They're on edge enough.
All right.
And I just close the door and it's
Good. So now I get to stay outside in the cold and fucking.
You're in Greece.
You're
It's
a robot.
never cold.
What is temperature to you?
You literally have cinders falling off you from the heat of the forge but gifted upon you by your divine father.
And you live in a Mediterranean continent. You're fine.
You were born in a fucking forge. Your womb was the burning heat of coals, Greg.
And yet I'm still mortal. Something's wrong with this.
You're a demigod. You're theoretically immortal. Theoretically.
Well, I just can't. Oh, sorry, me and chocolate. I just.
I'm waiting for my cookie dough to soften a little bit.
That's what she
Cookie
said.
dough.
I am gonna be a good boy and stand guard and wait. And that's it.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. It's deeper into the night. Like right around, it's probably about midnight now. All the kids went to bed, by the way, in the orphanage. It's
Thank God.
yep. So fast forwarding ever so slightly. All right.
Dora, Dora, Dora. Swiping down, swiping, swiping down, swiping. Fuck you, Dora.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. So you're hiding behind the counter, I assume, Jesse. Like
Mhm.
while you're waiting. Okay.
Yep.
So you can see pretty much just the immediate area around you at the moment. Obviously, you have dark vision, so you don't need to worry about. You don't need to worry about. You perceive this like this much. And as time goes, as it's getting late, like you're pretty aware of how late it is. And let me roll a. Okay, so you hear the scattering of a bunch of ball bearings, and someone who is clearly. You see someone who is clearly like, well, you hear it, I should say, of like kicking around on them. And are they capable of succeeding in a balance check on this thing? No. You hear someone falling on their ass and cursing. It's a loud, haggard woman's voice. Ah, what is this?
What
Clearly
direction
various,
does it come from?
from the main door.
Okay. So I am going to jump out from the back.
Okay, yeah. Put down your piece. So
Ooh.
grab like it's on where your character
Yep.
sheet is. Grab your
Hold on.
name and dump
I'm
it.
trying-
Like,
How do I? But fuck. How do I grab it?
grab your name. Grab your name.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Like the name. Like hold and click on Oberon,
There
and
it
then
is.
drag that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Boink.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so obviously I peek my head up, so I'm assuming I can see straight.
Roll stealth, just so that way. Roll stealth while you're doing this. You're probably
Okay,
fine.
yep, I
But
see,
this person
yep.
can also see in the dark, so I'm not gonna.
My stealth is... What? Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. I'm looking at place.
Okay,
12.
that's not great.
Well, I wasn't... I mean, really being super stealthy about it. I was just...
hold on, I did the wrong button. Reveal. Is what I want. I clicked hide instead of reveal. Okay, you notice before you a very tall, skinny female-looking character, with long, hard black nails, and as well as like also like needle-like black teeth.
I thought you were about to say femboy.
No. There are femboys in this universe, but this is not one of them.
Wait a minute.
So
We are
do I
not
know what
touching
this
them.
is?
What was that?
Do I know what this is?
Yeah, can you send it over to the orphanage, please? We can kick his ass.
Roll me knowledge or like just intelligence, I guess. Okay. You're pretty confident in the fact that this is some type of hag.
Like a human, or is it a creature?
A hag is a separate kind of. It's not a human. It's a monster.
It's a monster.
Yes.
How the fuck did it get in?
You don't have to worry about that. However, since you've rolled stealth, they're going to actually try to find you because they have now stood back up after falling on their ass.
But I didn't roll like. Okay, you told me to roll stealth, but I wasn't trying to be stealthy. I was just getting up and running towards the thing.
Oh, you're attacking. Oh, so you're attacking.
Yeah, I'm head up. Well, not necessarily attacking, but I'm going straight to it while it's rustling around.
Oh, okay. If you're trying to do that, then I will allow you to do so. But yeah, so you've used. I'm going to say this: you've used your bonus action to identify it. I'll say that you do not have a bonus action right now.
Sure. Okay. So I'm gonna. What? Fuck. That's not my move tool. So,
Fine.
yoink. right here,
Yep.
and fucking take my short sword or my rapier and hold it right at its throat and question it.
They're on their knees, by the way.
Okay.
They're not exactly
As she should be.
the face. Okay. She sat in there and goes, it's like, so you've caught on to me, I see. She has a cackly witch's voice. Yeah, she's like, oh, you think you can intimidate me? What is it that... she's sitting there, kind of, like she's like on her knees, but she's like, you think you can stop me with just with your blade? What do you need? She says, like with a cunning, conniving kind of voice.
Actually, I don't necessarily want to stop you.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm really just I kind of want to make a deal with you.
Oh, I like deals, she says as she clicks her fingers. She clicks her like long claw-like fingernails against the board, against the floorboard, sending a few of the ball bearings like away.
So I need you to not rob this house for I don't know, 2 days.
2 days? That's all? And what's in it for you, then?
I
Because
get paid.
what's in it for me is I'm going to give you a copy of the key. But you don't rob it for 2 days and make it look like I've dealt with the robber.
Very
And
well.
but I get half of all the booty.
I do not... Is gold is what you require, you should have just asked then. Hold on. She reaches into her... I would describe it as a pouch made of a very questionable leather. It does not look like traditional cowhide, is how I will describe it. And it seems to be stitched together. She reaches in and she pulls out, and she reaches her hand forward, and she's kind of like looks at her hand like, "Hey, I got something for you." She's
Flips
trying
you
to
off.
get,
Got
she's
ya.
trying to get you something.
She's trying to show me
Trying
something.
to give you something.
Like, I can't see what it is.
It's gold. She's gonna give you She's gonna give you 300 gold.
She's gonna give me 300 gold.
Yeah. She's not super interested in wealth, so she's very willing to give you half of what it is, and she's not particularly interested in it.
Okay, I guess so. I'm like, wait. So if you're not interested in gold, why are you trying to rob this store?
I require certain ingredients for spells and for, general cooking and whatnot. Exotic spices are quite nice, especially when you have such succulent morsels.
I love how Jesse, like, in-game would not know a thing about this.
Okay.
So yeah, she gives you 300 gold. I'll return with some, actually, hold on one moment, please. She digs around in her,
Please hold.
she digs around again into another satchel and pulls out several vials of blood and sends streaks of blood across the ground. Is this convincing enough for now? I can bring more blood later, I promise.
No, we just need to make it look like I've injured something and maybe it got away. all.
Okay, so she goes, very well. I'll convince them. She goes to like one of the shelves and like some of the racks and everything, and just starts destroying it with her bare hands. Like she's clearly far stronger than her skinny form is pretending to be. But she's just like, she breaks a few shelves and like punches a wall in order to like, and it looks fairly convincing that this place has been trashed at this point. So she trashes some of the stuff and goes, "There we go. With some blood thrown in, this will more than convince the shop owner that there was
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically tell the I've actually made a copy of the original keys, and I've made a copy of the lock key that I'm going to install after I sell this guy these locks. So whichever, whether he decides to go with my locks or not, you will have a copy of this key. But like I said, you must make it look like I've had nothing to do with this, and then you can come back at your leisure.
I'll have some meals a little more raw for a little while. I can appreciate this. Have a good rest of the day. I mean, evening." She turns.
Sorry, continue.
She turns towards the door and looks back at you. "Anything else?"
You wouldn't happen to have any potions, would you?
I'm actually an expert in potions. Which would you require? Which would you need? I'll offer them at a very fair deal. I still need reagents for them after all.
How about some invisibility potions? Do you have any of those?
Not on my person at the moment. I do not require them at the, however,
What
if
do you have then?
I have nothing on me at the
Okay.
moment. I have them back in my domain. However, if you are able to find me on a night in the future, then I shall say, be able to provide them at a very reasonable price.
Fair enough.
Excellent. She reaches in and pulls out a small piece of quartz. She's like, "This will allow me to find you. Will allow me to find you in the future. No need to come back here." She hands it to you, and anything else we need?
Just a lock of your hair to, I don't know, maybe prove to show him what it actually was or something.
Yeah, something could prove it. So they reach up. So she reaches up and with some of her blade-like fingernails slices off a piece of her hair and hands it to you. The hair is greasy and disgusting.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So she turns towards the door and shuffles past the remaining ball bearings that are there. She takes out a small black stone which glows with inky black light for a moment, and she passes through the doorway as though it was not there.
Oh shit.
And
Very well.
she wanders off into the night.
Cool. So I'm gonna collect all my shit that I left,
Yep.
clean up a bit, except just my traps shit.
Okay.
So that, yeah. So I guess so I'm gonna just lock the other door that is opened, and then I'm gonna go outside and lock that door, and I'm gonna wander about and see if I can go find my comrades.
Okay. With you doing that, she's gonna have a head start on you because you're going to the same place.
Damn it, Jesse.
Oh God.
I'm just out of curiosity, Jesse. Did you knowingly or unknowingly purposely make a deal with a hag?
This is the creature we're waiting for. It's the
Oh
same
no,
thing.
I totally made a deal with her. Like that was my intention.
I mean,
What?
You understand what making deals with hags is, right?
No, I have no clue what the fuck.
That makes it even better.
Why? What?
Alright, no, I'm gonna let you play the game. It's fine.
Oh God.
It's probably making a deal with the devil, probably.
yeah, I might. I was planning on having this be a one-off encounter, but this character might be a recurring character now.
Good job, Jesse.
Thanks, I guess. I have no idea what the fuck a hag
Literally,
is.
the existence of hags is so that they can make deals and and thrive off of making deals with characters and making them horrible.
They're also notably okay. So you know the generic evil witch.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically that.
Okay.
Like there's no like most like in D&D as far as the D&D world is concerned, most of the old crone like witches aren't typically that. Those do exist, but they're much less common. But as far as like the evil like steal kids and fly around on brooms and shit like that and meet with their like covens and whatnot, that's hags.
Like, I just think it's so funny, like, how Jesse made a deal with a hag unknowingly, and that's like the whole purpose of hags existing is making deals with them.
Yeah, there's different types of them too.
Oh, I had no idea that's what she was there for.
No, she was there. She was there to rob this place of spices and probably gems that she would need for whatever spell she's planning on casting in the near future.
To eat children.
And she got a deal out of it.
Yeah, she's having a great night.
What's her P Diddy level? We need to roll for it. I need to know. I want to know.
Her PD level, she is very sad.
Yeah.
She is her dude. She's gonna wake up tomorrow night feeling fucking great. Like, for the record, her teeth look like she fucking she brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, like you have to think like black and brown and like black and brown needles that are just made for like rending flesh. That's the kind of thing you're dealing with when you're dealing with a hag.
I love like the stereotypical khaki voice, but what if it was just a hag that just came in and was like, sup? Sup, bro, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, a completely normal voice, but like the same ugly, disgusting look. Amazing.
Okay, hold on. I need to now make like a backyard. Are
you gonna hand draw it? Do it.
Dude,
I want another hand drawn map. Do it.
Oh no!
So I was zoomed out, and that wasn't like in my field of vision until like I scrolled down later, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best map." So they can make him in MS Paint.
Wait, why did you guys take a thing of like thing?
What?
Favorite map so far?
Yeah.
And then I thought it said poop, so I wrote poop in it.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
It almost says poop.
I was almost saying poop.
I didn't even notice that.
You can't do this to me.
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right. I have to make like a big ass. I have to make like a yard now.
Seth next week is gonna make like the map like in AutoCAD, but like in 3 dimensions. Next week.
You explore from every angle. You find nothing. Imagine that if someone like took all that work to make like intricate 3D models, so like you could actually like look around in 3D to like find stuff.
That'd be pretty cool. But then what would happen is like they're like, I go somewhere else, and you'd be like, no.
Yeah, it's like you
You're
run.
staying here.
You make like a 3D variant of like an entire dungeon. It's like I don't like dungeons. Just gonna fucking
Fuck
leave.
you, die.
DM just how to give your DM a fucking stroke.
Yeah.
Nope, not what I want. Yeah, all right, so
Yeah, play D&D with... just play D&D. Give DM stroke.
basically D&D is the DM spends hours making like deep, intricate like storylines and cool characters that they think their players are going to enjoy, and then their players just fuck off and do a bounty. It becomes way more interesting than whatever they thought they were going to do that night.
Here's this intricate dungeon and quest. Gets high in opium. Okay.
Very well. Just get stoned. Oh, you don't even know the realization that I made today that I'm like so mad about. Why is there not a thing? If I'm ever to make like a game or production company for any reason, I'm calling it Stoned Gorgon Productions, because for some reason no one is put together being stoned and Gorgons like together. Like there people have like a few things that it's like ready to get stoned or something with like a Medusa, but it's not like she's like smoking or anything. And I'm like, why is that not a thing? Like it's
You should just make that a band name. That sounds
Yeah.
more like a band name.
Stoned Gorgon, yeah, exactly. But it's like Stoned Gorgon, like production, Stoned Gorgon, the band. If it was a bar, you could call it the Stoned Gorgon. Like you could call it so many things, but like Stoned Gorgon just sounds so good and it makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah, like that's close. That's like the close. I saw that shirt, but like it's like they need to push it one step farther of like a stoner Gorgon, and then it's like it's perfect. You did it, and
did it.
It's edgelord enough that it would just
Yeah.
be like.
it's not. It's like nerdy enough, but like it's a little bit edgy. But like it's funny if you get like the mythology behind it. It works on several levels. Like it works, and I'm shocked that no one has tried to capitalize on it sooner.
It's almost too smart. People will just prefer to go to a place called like fucking Friendlies or something.
Exactly, or like.
I would for the ice cream.
So, did you know that Porzio fucking hates Friendlies because he found glass in his food twice there when he was a child?
I don't blame him. Friendlies is one of those businesses that I swear has been bankrupt for the last 20 years and has somehow just stayed alive. I don't get it. Friendlies, to me, has always, ever since I remember going there, has seemed like a business on its way out. I know they filed for bankruptcy at least
Really?
once. Yeah. I don't know how they're not gone. Makes no sense.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I don't even know where's the nearest Friendlies now?
It's in Weymouth, I think.
Oh, the one where AJ used to live? Like
Yeah.
It was his dad's house?
Yeah, it was his dad's apartment.
Yeah, I remember that one.
All right. So, nope, that's not.
Oh, so I acquired 300 gold, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
All right. This is like the backyard. I'm not gonna bother putting grass on it, but it's a backyard.
Okay.
Kind of what you'd expect out of an orphanage. There's like a high garden wall around it. Where would you like to camp out north?
Behind some bushes.
I'll add some bushes because that's something that I would totally have had.
Did you purposely make this be the same enemy?
After I kind of worked with it, like put it this way, no at first, but then I looked up how this mission occurred. It started with it's all because Andrew wanted to do a bounty, so I looked up a challenge rating 5 enemies and what would make sense for them to want to get rid of. I thought a night hag could result in some good encounters, and then you wanted to go do the locksmithing thing. And I thought, like, okay, a merchant, and like rich merchant, I'm like, rich merchants would have things that a night hag would want, especially considering one of their items requires expensive gems, so it made a little bit of sense. And then I just kind of pieced the whole thing together.
Bro, I literally, when I said I was going to go to the bounty boards and we were going to do something easy, I thought I was literally just going to go, like, collect somebody who skipped out on their taxes. Like, that's when it comes to, like, D&D impromptu bounties, it's just like, yeah, go intimidate a guy for his tax money. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. No.
I mean, I dig it.
Okay, yeah, that's... It worked out well for me, let's just say that. Okay, I need you to put a token down somewhere. Not you. Yeah, north.
Wait, where is the orphanage?
Oh, it's south of here. It would be south. Like it would be down there. Yeah, like that.
I'm just sleeping in the yard, basically.
Yeah, you're sleeping out back. Or not sleeping. You're out. You're watching. So, sure enough.
Wait, isn't Greg out there too?
Greg's out front, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the back. Okay.
Yeah, this is the back door. For the record, the footprints would have been right about here.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Zarya mentioned them to you.
Probably.
And after...
Well, he was there. When I was there.
Approximately after about 45 minutes, about the time that it would take to go from from a certain storefront to the back garden wall of an orphanage, you notice a night hag, or well, what you see, a tall, gangly woman with long claws.
I come sprinting out of the bushes and tackle.
Oh, okay. Roll me a strength check.
Oh,
Holy
boy.
shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, I natural 20. Oh, nice. Awesome.
I said
That
strength,
woman
by the way, not athletics.
explodes.
But a grapple and strength check is an athletics check.
Is it? Why do we use athletics? Okay. Hold on. Actually, I need to see what the night hags. Do they actually get athletics strength? Nope, they don't. Okay, they just get regular strength. Okay. She struggles against you, but you're able to hold her in a very, like, you have her in, like, a really good hold as far as and she goes, what is this? Twice in one night? I'm assuming you moved up to, like, to her.
Yeah.
Hold on, to front.
Do I hear any of this?
No, there is no, unless he shouts. Do you want to shout?
I basically say, or like as I tackle her, I will be screaming, "What do you want here, witch?"
Mm.
I don't actually know that she's a witch, but I'm calling her a witch because she's a woman that just walked through a freaking wall.
Which is a very valid statement. She goes, I am simply here to collect my dinner for this evening. You notice that she grips she's holding a black stone which glows black, and she is able to basically just get out of your grip. She just like walks over. She moves to the other. She moves a few feet away, but is now ready for you. She sits there. She goes, "You're not the first one to try to interrupt me this night." For the record, at this point, Zarya, you're now like, "Oh, my friend yelled something. I should probably get out there."
Okay, so I go outside.
Roll perception. No, you'd be on the other side.
Wait, what?
The way you have it
That-
situated,
Garden
it
wall.
should be further
The,
up.
Yeah.
the orphanage is
Oh, okay, all right. I see what's happening. Okay.
Okay.
Does Greg hear?
Greg, roll perception because you are actually on the other side of the house.
Where's it? Hold on. Plus 4, which is 12.
Thank God you hear them. It's gonna take you a minute to get back there, but yeah, you're
I go on my way.
okay. So yeah, Zarya, you see the monstrous woman standing before you.
Okay. I take it. Has combat been initiated yet?
Not technically, not right now. She slipped out of his grip
Okay.
using some kind of magic, but that's but you wouldn't have seen that.
Okay. I figure we should.
Also, it's very clear to you without having to make a check. This is not a like human or elf or something like that. This is clearly something else.
Okay.
That's to both of you.
Okay. I'll do an investigation check to see if I can confirm it's what I'm looking for.
Roll knowledge to be more like intelligence than anything else.
Knowledge.
You can just roll intelligence.
You know how I got all these Lamborghinis? Knowledge. Wait, there is no knowledge check. What is
Yeah, that
intelligence?
again, it's 3.5. Part of me just wants to play Pathfinder again. Just roll intelligence.
Why do I not see that either? Oh, no, I do. Never mind.
Well, we know what your intelligence is.
9. What am I saying?
Yeah, you're aware you're aware it's some type of hag. Same as not what you don't know what type, but you know it's a hag.
Okay, so it's still a threat.
Yeah, you know just this thing is a fucking threat.
Yeah. Alright, so...
You want to roll figure out what the hell it is, North? You just don't care.
No, I don't care. I'm just gonna.
I feel like we're just going to initiate combat and fight it.
Okay. This is fine.
Oh, never mind. Nope, it's good. Everything's good.
If you want to initiate combat, I can bring up the turn order thing.
Yeah, I'll roll for my... Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. So what's your total with your dexterity and everything?
It'll be 11. Because it's 9 plus 2.
Okay.
I can actually add the number.
Let's see what hers is. Well, she rolled the best so far.
What the heck?
What, did you roll real bad?
No, Clip Studios being a jerk. Hold on.
Hello, guys.
Yep.
What's going on?
The fuck?
We are in combat, but waiting on Andrew to fix his...
It's actually a big circle jerk if you want to join in.
Yeah, Greg will be able to join on the second full round of combat, but yeah. I'll
Oh, I just didn't know what the fuck's going on.
Is it still raining right now?
yeah,
It's like hardcore raining.
Is it raining?
yes.
Yeah.
I can hear it outside my house. So
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can see signs of the rain. I can't hear it, though.
I hear
No,
it.
just the wind blowing.
That's
It's
yeah,
hard. It's
Yeah.
blowing hard.
very distinct on mine.
Yeah, no, I saw the tree right outside my window is like... It's a bunch of spaghetti.
So I rolled it. I got a 10. Yeah, I can't put myself in the initiative order.
I rolled 10. Total?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so... oh, wait, you're up here. Okay, so... the Night Hag decides, after you draw weapons, clearly signifying that you're ready to, you're
To
ready.
throw down, to
You're-
scrap.
Yep.
Catch these hands, bitch.
God damn it, to piss. I wanted to fucking piss. Alright.
I've had so much time to piss.
And you already just came back from going to the bathroom.
No, I didn't. That was Jesse.
Don't speak for me. I didn't move.
I didn't move either. I've been here the whole time.
No, you have not. You left.
To go get water, that was like a half hour ago.
Well, then no wonder you have to piss.
Ah,
Bro,
Yeah, just
bro,
don't-
you don't have a piss bottle? Like,
only
Bro,
cast it
don't-
as...
Just don't...
Actually, do I have a cup here? I could probably piss in my cup.
That, no, I don't need to hear that.
You should lay...
I can just mute
No,
myself.
you should
Don't do that.
lay backwards on your bed, piss up into the fan, and have it spray around the room.
wow, so
I
descriptive.
want to make sure your parents will get at that exact...
Hey, Daddy, look what I'm doing.
Look what I can do!
That's really weird that you said the word daddy.
That is a little bit cringe, bro. Anyway, so
My whole life is great.
she waves her hands and it glows and before her like there's a small sphere of inky grayness that appears and 3 darts shoot out, 2 at North and 1 at Zarya. So and so you take 5 damage, North.
Do they auto hit?
Yes,
Are they magic missiles?
they're exactly magic missiles.
Magic missile.
Actually, it's 1d4 plus 1, right? And,
Alright, now I'll go.
all right, and yeah, they're plus 1. All right, so yes, and you take 4 damage, Zarya.
Oh no! Okay.
Besides that, she kind of slinks. She moves back towards like some of the bushes down here, and then she ends her turn.
Hold on.
Let's kill.
I know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'm going to charge because that's 35 feet. Anything plus that, anything over 30
Yep.
counts as a charge.
Yep.
I need to select this. I'm going to do the hooves attack, so I need to roll to hit.
Okay.
know if
I'm
that
pretty
hits.
sure that misses. It does.
Okay. Then so that's the bonus.
What is he
action.
rolling? He hasn't rolled.
I did.
Maybe.
I rolled to hit. Let's see what else. I know I have a bunch of things I can do. I'm gonna roll a hit with my longsword. I'm fucking useless in combat.
She's able to harmlessly batter away your blade.
And then I'm gonna use my special haha I can hit again funny time.
Okay.
I swear to God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Alright, forget it. Wow, that's just so bad.
That's really, really bad.
Oh well. Well, alright.
Oh boy.
How much health do you have, by the way, Zarya?
Total or current?
Total. I mean, it should be the same amount either way.
I'm back from...
Why would it be the same amount? I took damage.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you have to currently.
Max is 37. Current 33.
Okay.
Damage dealt 0. Fuck me.
Ouch.
Why am I like this?
That's unfortunate. Anyways, it's now, yeah, it's North's turn.
Well, you
Okay.
can at least get advantage now.
I approach the witch,
Mm-hmm.
and then I crush her into the ground, hopefully.
One can hope. One
Well,
can-
okay.
You're able to, you take a chunk out of her.
9
It
damage,
has you damage.
15 damage.
And they're +1. Okay, so she takes 24 points of damage, and she hisses as she's struck by your, well, yeah, by that essentially. Okay, that's fine. I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Greg
That
comes in
doesn't
now.
matter.
Okay, I was gonna say after 2 is what I was saying, just to. Oh,
Oh. They should have the first round of combat.
you have to combat. Is what I should have said that. Hold on.
He's only on the other side of the building.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Greg, you can show up on the left side. I'll let you roll for.
Roll for a D. Okay. I don't know what I'm rolling for, but...
Okay.
Oh,
So
if you're talking about initiative, then it's a 9.
okay. Well, put yourself onto the board. It's on the left side.
Nope. I dragged my name over. Nope. It's not.
Left side or middle? Where's the
Left
door?
side. Left side.
There
Well,
we go.
oh no. Well, no. It's. I'm assuming he's running around like the only open side. So you're like right. You're like here, Greg.
What? How about here?
No.
You have to appear on the map, Greg.
Okay.
Okay. It is now. Doesn't matter. Greg can have 0. It doesn't matter. It's going to be. He is the slowest out of everyone. Therefore.
Oh, what a dick.
Okay, so the hag turns to north, and a beam of black energy. Does this actually have a roll to even hit, or is this spell just that good? It's not magic missiles. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. She definitely hits you. Okay. You kind of just sit there and you feel really weak, North. You don't feel good. You don't feel so good. As you've now shown that you are quite a you are quite a dangerous threat. You feel weak as a black beam sprouts from her hand and strikes you in the chest.
What's her modifier to hit?
+7.
What?
Yeah. Night hags aren't nothing to fuck with. But you feel weak. That's all.
What's the actual?
You'll get to make a check after your turn. You got
I
at
don't know,
least
but what's the penalty? What's the penalty I'm taking?
you're weak. I'll tell you when it's your turn. You just don't feel so good. Anyways, since that isn't since she gets to cast she actually does get to cast a ranked spell. Zarya, you are now hit by 3 more magic missiles.
Cool.
So this plus 3, so you take 9 damage.
Wait, is Magic Missile a cantrip for her?
Yes, she gets it at will.
What?
Yes. She also gets another fun little trick, but we'll get to that. Yeah, no, night hags are pretty dangerous. I've never used a night hag before, but I like them. They're pretty cool.
Wow. Probably a good thing I didn't take her on by myself then.
Yeah, no, you would have gotten fucked up. Like, I'll just tell you right now, you would have gotten fucked up. I'll just say this right now.
What did you think was gonna? Did you think I was gonna go like that outcome was gonna?
I was like, maybe he'll be smart and won't. I didn't think you would make a deal with her. That's not what I thought was going to happen.
What did you? Okay.
I thought you might have tried to attack her, and you might have then had to flee, or you would have dealt enough damage to her, hopefully, that
For her to run away.
you would have fled. Or maybe the traps would have gotten to her or something like that, and she would have you would have been able to do something. But yeah, that's where I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, Zarya, it is now your turn.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna summon my spiritual sword. So hopefully we have that on demand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you hold on, I need to make that.
Put it like behind her when you do. If you could, please.
I will do so. And I just was checking on what I hit North with.
I'm guessing it's Ray of Enfeeblement.
Nope, I swear it's not Ray of Enfeeblement. It's 100% Ray of Enfeeblement. Okay. The sword appears.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit with it.
Okay. Roll to hit with it. It misses.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Can he just roll real die?
I don't know if it
To be
matters.
honest, Jesse, even when we played with him in person, it wasn't much
bad.
different.
It's always been bad.
Okay.
Like, Will is legitimately cursed when it comes to
Cursed.
dice role-playing.
The opposite of Tyler. I have a friend named Tyler, and
You've told us
dude
this.
is literally the luckiest. It's painful to play with him because you just sit there rolling, like, even if you're not rolling just
That's-
straight 20, you're
You've
not.
told us all the same thing already. We know.
I know.
You
It's just-
literally have told everyone here.
It hurts me. Anyways, North, it's your turn. You're hitting pretty some softballs at the moment, but
Someone's
yeah.
dealing damage.
all right. Yep, she takes 7 damage.
Oh,
And she takes that one actually misses, so she takes 7 more damage.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, make a Constitution save. Yeah, you make. So you feel like a wave of exhaustion seem to come off of you as suddenly
Wind.
you feel
Break through the enfeeblement.
yes. How much health do you have, by the way, Zarya?
Right now, I have 23.
Okay. Greg, it is your turn.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, where are we? So, crazy bitch is over there. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh,
30.
shit.
I'm going to go 40 feet here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take one of my superb javelins. That's French for javelin.
Very well.
I'm going to huck it up like I'm about to do the throw in the Olympics, and then I'm going to fucking chuck that thing right at that bitch.
Okay.
Should I rage here? Is that a good idea?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to activate my rage in the cage.
You
All
start
right.
dealing some big
You're
damage.
angry.
So I'm like, get away from my friends, you ugly bitch who never got laid in her life. And then I take...
You'd be surprised.
Ew.
Everyone roll will saves.
No.
And I go,
Everyone roll Constitution.
I hear that, I go, ew, and then I say, well, suck on this pole, and I throw it. So,
That's a good one.
and then I
I'll give you
go,
that. That's-
what's my plus
It's
5?
dexterity.
I know. Whoop, and
Nope.
17. 17?
No. Oh wait, no, I think that actually might. Yes, that actually does hit. So,
I mean it doesn't hit on a 17.
okay, how much damage do you get? Do you deal with it?
I'm about to figure that out, Mother Trucker. I assume I don't get rage damage on a throw.
You actually no.
I think you
might-
do, yeah.
It's a strength It's strength based.
I thought it was dexterity based because I'm
No,
throwing.
it's dexterity to hit, strengths for damage because it's a throw. It's how much muscle you can put behind it.
Okay, so 3 plus 5, and then so it's 7 damage to her
She takes 3
mouth.
damage.
She takes 7-inch pole to her face.
Damage.
Wait, what?
You notice that her tough, tightly pulled skin over her is able to deflect the javelin way more than you'd expect it would.
Oh my god, guys, she's raging herself. Oh no!
Okay, so it is now her turn, and she's slightly nervous after seeing North do it, and she sees the rapidly approaching, really big man. So she decides, where is it? Where did I put it? That's not what I want. Where is it? Nope. Not what I want. Where? There it is. All right, Zara, you fall unconscious.
Oh, God. What just happened?
I died.
That escalated
You're
quickly.
dead. You're taking a nap.
Night night.
You're
Go night-night.
Am I 0?
No, you've fallen
You
asleep.
Oh,
You are
okay.
asleep.
Okay. Hey, that's
Yep.
better than...
Andrew knows exactly what she just did. She waved her hand, you fell asleep. You know exactly what happened there.
That's because Andrew's memorized all these D&D books.
It's the best spell in the game. Hold on.
You go night-night.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done anything anyway, so...
I would have just missed again.
It basically... this saves me some
How do we wake him up?
embarrassment.
Damage would be 1.
Yeah, smacker.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay, so seeing as she's she doesn't really want to fight because she's not exactly the stand-up fightiest type of characters. You notice that her that stone that she possesses glows black again, and she decides to just move away. She passes through the wall. You can roll an attack of opportunity again. No, actually, no, you can't. Because you don't have ghost touch on your thing. She runs away.
Cool.
Yeah, you hear her cackling as she runs away through the wall.
Bitch.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so combat ends. I mean,
Wait a minute, it's 11 o'clock and Jesse doesn't have to go? What?
Well, we didn't start till earlier.
yeah, I'm also...
I can bend the rules a little bit.
5 minutes later, Jesse!
I mean, I think this and kind of wrapping up, minus the fact that it's like, okay, you've lost the night hag. But
I've lost your man.
besides that, so Zarya's just straight up taking a nap. How long does this last without any kind of intervention? Oh, you'll wake up in about a minute.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Leave me be.
Right, I smack her on the butt.
No. Do not.
Dude,
do
you should
that.
mount her while
Wake
she's
her up.
sleeping.
No.
Can't. She might just kill you.
I will know, and I will be so mad.
Yeah, you feel a slap on your ass and you wake up.
I just huff away. I don't even know that combat is ended. I just fucking leave.
Just walks off. All right. So yeah. So you're aware of the So you're aware. Yeah. So you, at least the ones who are here, you know. Oh, this happens. About 5 minutes later, Jesse, you end up showing up at the orphanage.
Is this where I have to
Yeah. hold on.
bring my character?
What do you
do?
need? What do you need?
Um,
Hey guys, what's going on?
We're
hey.
dying.
What the fuck are you guys doing outside? I thought you guys had some
Killing-
children to guard.
I'm just giving
Killing
everyone the cold
witches.
shoulder right now in the corner.
How are the children anyway?
Fine.
Well, they're not dead tonight.
It's
What
cool.
happened?
Witches.
Which weird. I just made a deal with one back over at the merchant place thingy. Just
What are
trying
the
to break in.
chances that it's the same witch?
Did she look like blah 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 blah?
Did she look ugly? Did she have needle-like teeth? Was she
Oh,
like...
did she have a strand of hair, like a lock of hair, like looked like it was recently cut?
Everyone roll me... the three people that actually saw her, roll me perception.
Okay.
Actually, Greg, you wouldn't. You would not have been able to see in the dark. And it's dark enough.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
I distinctly remember seeing that a chunk of her hair was missing.
That's 18. Not that it matters, but...
Yep, that's the same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z outro noises. What are you talking
Well,
about?
do you think she'll come back?
Yes.
I'm almost positive she will come back.
Everyone get 300 experience, by the way. Just for like RP experience, and everyone can gain 1 piety.
Wait, how much
300
XP?
experience. What is
300, just everyone gets it. I'll just hand out 300 XP.
And 1 piety. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Hold on.
That's great.
Why?
Wait, would I normally get 1 piety?
Yes, you definitely did a good job as far as being deceptive and whatnot tonight.
Well, I just aided somebody in escaping, so...
I mean, you did not aid in her escape. She very much was going to escape on her own.
Okay.
You know, if she wasn't if she didn't have the ability to turn ethereal at will, then, yeah, that might have been a little bit different.
15 piety.
I would have eaten her face.
Yeah, night hags are like not the worst hags you can fight. Like they're pretty tough. Don't get me wrong, but they're they have plane shift. Why do they have that? Sorry. Okay, now that I'm reading this, this character's way more dangerous than they're letting on.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like I know night hags are like you don't fuck with night hags, but like holy shit, these things are pretty dangerous. Especially because they come in covens. That's actually disgusting.
What does that mean?
They come in. They're not necessarily always alone because once they get together, they can cast even more powerful magic, and that's when things start becoming a problem because you start getting deadlier hags.
Super hags.
Did we
Yeah.
really scare her away for a long time?
I mean, you've definitely scared her away, at least for tonight, and if she knows that you might be there, she might be a little less inclined to come back for a little while. But I wouldn't count on it being forever. You don't know that, though. So,
Okay.
yeah.
out of curiosity, what exactly does the bounty say that we had to accomplish?
It said you had to solve the... It said you had to solve the, like...
Well, we solved it.
I mean...
We know exactly...
We technically could be like,
Problem.
we fought her off, she's gone, she probably won't be as keen to come back, and we figured out what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to say that you can't, combine your stories together, but... Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of, I think that's the evening, so...
Alright.
Yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed this incredibly impromptu, quest.
Like I said, I thought I was just gonna rough up some guys for unpaid taxes or something.
Just go be
Didn't expect-
a dog. A dog.
I didn't expect a hag,
Rough her up for
especially at
unpaid
level
taxes.
5.
They're challenge rating 5. Night hags are challenge. I mean, don't get me wrong. A coven is a very different story. They're challenge rating 7.
Yeah.
Especially because once they start coming together, they can if you fight all three at once, they can start casting some pretty nasty spells.
Well, just out of curiosity, you know how like the challenge rating works, right? Like what the scale of the
It's
challenge
supposed to be
rating
like,
actually
it's
is.
supposed to be like every one level, every challenge rating is the equivalent of like 2 characters at that level.
It's 4 characters. It's a full part. It's made for a full party. So one level 5 monster is a full 4 party.
I always thought it was 2.
Level 5.
I think it depends on what type of encounter you're making. I think it's 5 would be 1 would be for like a standard encounter, but if you wanted it more deadly, it's 2 or something like that. Challenge rating sucks in 5th edition. I'll say it. A challenge rating was changed between like Pathfinder 4th edition and 5th edition. 4th edition it was completely fucked. Okay.
No, but like I said, like the fighting the hag is doable because it's just her.
Yeah.
For us as a party of 3, but I'm just letting you know that that's what the scale of challenge rating is. It's the challenge rating is a 4 party versus that 1 creature.
It's always funky. I know it's at least 2 though. Is like at least doable. Like it's supposed to be like you can do it at this level if you have like okay skills.
Not with 2. That 2 would make it 2 would be like a deadly challenge. You can still do it, but it's deadly.
I think if the two of you probably could have done it. It's just that she has the distinct ability of being able to cast magic missiles at will, and then can also cast sleep. So she was able.
That's what makes her incredibly difficult is the fact that she can cast magic missile at will. Like that's kind of broken.
Level. That's it's not increased level at all. Like that's what I was seeing.
And
if like it was increased.
You have to remember that only 3 out of 4 party members can actually hit. So
that's true. That is true.
You might want to balance it for that. Just that alone.
She also has some pretty. It's actually also the fact that they get magic resistance. Nowadays get magic resistance and change shape and can turn ethereal at will.
Will, I can't wait to see what your character's able to do. It's gonna be so exciting.
Nothing. You already know the answer to that. It's literally nothing.
Yeah, so I thought that was rather entertaining.
I'll just keep trying new types of dice rolling and find one that isn't shit.
So, you weren't expecting me to make a deal, were you?
No. You have to remember that this whole thing was together as we went. So I had very little expectation. I didn't expect you to make a deal with the Night Hag, which is.
Well, see, and Jesse, like that's what was so funny because like I'm sitting here behind the computer, but if like you were in the same room as me, you would see had seen me like wide-eyed and mouth. Like
just
jaw dropped. Like I was like, I can't believe he's actually like making a deal with the hag.
Under the hag's like thing in the monster manual, one of the things is dark bargains. Arrogant to a fault, hags believe themselves to be the most cunning creatures, and they treat all others as inferior. Even so, a hag is open to dealing with mortals as long as the mortals show the proper respect and deference. Over their long lives, hags accumulate much knowledge of local lore, dark creatures, and magic, and they are always pleased to sell. I actually did not remember that they were supposed to please to sell. I didn't read that part. It's just it makes sense that they would be able to sell magic items because they are.
That's even more funny because I just out of nowhere asked if they had anything to sell.
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Buy potions from a night hag, like totally, they will totally sell potions because that is like a thing you could very easily get.
Well, and Jesse, that's like the exact reason why I asked you. Did you know what you were doing? Like,
no, I had no idea. I swear to God.
No, I was just like, I can't believe he literally played a hag exactly how they're supposed to be played, like, but without knowing.
Correct.
Like, so was out of all the possible scenarios, what was it like a bad thing or like?
Let's just say this: night hags they're not really like a stand-up and fight type of character. They are very much more of a scheming background character. Is very much what they do because their abilities make them very good in like.
You might have to owe her later. Basically, is like what happens.
Yeah, they're not devils, but they're okay. Have you seen the movie Holes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember how Madame Zeroni said if you don't carry her up the mountain, then then they'll be cursed for all of an eternity, and Stanley Yelnats had really shitty luck afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically Stanley Yelnats. If you don't, you might not know it right now. You might not have intrinsically bad luck, but things can happen now that are bad for you because Don't get me wrong. As long as you honor it and do what she says, things probably won't go poorly for you. But if you
wait, there wasn't the bargain was I just gave her a key and she just had to stay away for 2 days.
Yeah, and she'll do that. Very much so. She probably will do that, I should say. Like, I'll say this, she...
Right, so, like, there was no other terms.
Yeah, I know, but now, like...
Are you saying she's gonna come back at me like an extortionist?
She might try to extort you. I mean, it depends. It depends on the night hag. Depends what you can provide to her to keep her satisfied. If you bring her things, she will appreciate it and probably could give you magic items or give you important knowledge on magic items. Like, you know how you had to pay a huge chunk of money ahead of time in order to identify items? She can totally identify items for you without question. Probably will do it on the cheap. You just might have to bring her something like a kid.
Like a kid. Okay.
I mean, they are
Pro tip, she's probably going to eat the kid.
Wow.
Can we convince her to go vegan?
Fun fact, has anyone here
convinced me to go vegan.
seen The Witch?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's funny is in The Witch, you see the witch in the movie, because you do see the witch very early on, basically get a baby and then ends up pretty much butter churning a baby.
I'll be right back.
Because according to the Malefic Menu something, it's some fucking Latin thing it's basically the witch's handbook, they detail how witches, apparently in order for a witch to make a flying broom, involves making an unguent of squished up newborn baby parts.
Yum.
So imagine all like brooms you see flying around require at least one dead baby. Now let's extrapolate this to Quidditch.
Ah.
So yeah, so that was an evening that I didn't expect to happen, but was hilarious. Yeah, so good job everyone. I hope everyone had a good time. I did, 100%. And I look forward to now trying to do research into hags to figure out what a hag would want Jesse to do.
Cool. Now I gotta get rid of a fucking hag.
But you might not have to. I mean,
I guess.
maybe the thing is, maybe you just made a good friend.
Maybe.
You could have made a friend. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a friend who is evil, but so are you. And yeah, I mean, if she gets her coven together, like, you have access to some pretty good spells if you stay on her good side. So, like, you can do that. So.
This will be interesting.
Something to think about.
So yeah, I hope that I hope everyone had a good time. I'm gonna leave now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.